Hello and welcome to the history of Babylon 5. Today's episode we're going to be covering Dukhat, and here we go. Dukhat was the leader of the Grey Council in 2245, and Delenn's mentor. His death precipitated the Earth Minbari War. Dukhat was the leader of the Grey Council for several years prior to 2245. He was held in great esteem by the Minbari people, regardless of what caste they had been in. So much so that he was often considered to be the greatest leader of the Minbari people since Valen himself. Draal said that after his death there was a feeling among the people that they were lost, drifting, and selfishly ignored the needs of others. According to the soul hunters, he was a pinnacle of Minbari evolution, and their failure to claim his soul had deep repercussions in their order. In approximately 2232, Dukat brought a bright but timid member of the religious caste, named Delenn, to serve as an aide of the council. Dukhat was in contact with the Vorlons Caste and Ulkrest in 2245, and was hosting them aboard the Grey Council's cruiser, and held their council in high esteem. He kept this fact a secret, even from his protege, Delenn. During a debate about contacting a race called humans, he was secretly told of by Caste and Ulkrest, later learning the Centaurs had dealings with them. He prompts her to speak before the council. He encourages her to come out of her shell and to test her own intellect. After her insightful response amuses him and embarrasses the others, he tells her that she will be his aide to him personally. Upon giving her this assignment, he orders the others not to follow the usual custom of aides always keeping their eyes downcast. He said, "I cannot have an aide who will not look up, and you will be forever running into things." Many years later, Delenn would use this exact phrase and instructions for her own aide, Lanier, whom she was training as Dukhat had trained her. Dukhat had taken the young Delenn under his wing, and the two formed a strong student-mentor relationship. Dukhat trained her to follow in his footsteps with the hope that she would follow him as a leader of the council. Early on in her assignment as Dukhat's aide, Delenn served as his guide and protectorate during the dreaming ritual. That same year, Lenon, the leader of the Analashak, appears to the Grey Council for greater resources, in preparation for the impending return of the Shadows. The warrior caste dismisses Lenon's request, prompting Delenn to suggest sending an expedition to Zahadum, the ancient homeworld of the Shadows, to see if any had returned. Dukhat decides that the council itself will make the journey in secret, with only a few support vessels. Along the way, Delenn is fully inducted into the Grey Council as she takes her oath. She holds her hand near the triluminary, and it glows, confirming what he suspected about her lineage. Delenn asks him about the glowing, but before he can tell her, they are called to the council chambers. A small fleet of unknown ships had been detected following them. Delenn identifies the newcomers as being human vessels. The warrior caste explains that they are approaching with their gun ports open as a traditional sign of respect. Delenn then points out the presence of several nearby soul hunter ships. Realizing that humans could not possibly know of the Minbari warrior tradition, Dukhat orders the gun ports closed, but it is too late. The Earth ships open fire. Dukhat is critically wounded. He dies in Delenn's arms, whispering to her that she is a child of Valen. Delenn does not hear the words at the time. She is so overcome with grief and shock at the loss of her mentor and friend that she casts the deciding vote in starting the Earth Minbari War. This was a great source of guilt for her over the many years that followed. Dukhat's loss is such a great blow for the Minbari people that the entire race went mad, and the war was a holy one to avenge him. Immediately following Dukhat's death, the Soul Hunters attempted to steal his soul, but were prevented from doing so by the Minbari. Hey, thank you for watching the history of Babylon 5. Special thanks to the Babylon Project and all contributors for all information you heard today. Also, special thanks to my Patreons. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and join the channel if you'd like. Special thanks to those who have. And have a nice day. Bye-bye!